What's up everyone, I am back once again for another video. In today's video I kind of wanted to switch it up from what I've been doing in the near past, but also kind of take it back to something that I did a month ago, a little over a month ago, and that was talking about some of Rick Riordan's tweets that he's been tweeting out. You know, a lot of his tweets have been kind of about stuff that doesn't pertain to what I want to talk about, but he did about a week ago, I believe, post some tweets about the Percy Jackson movies. As all of you probably know, the Percy Jackson movies were kind of terrible. And Rick Riordan loves to express his hatred of these movies, and it's hilarious. So there's about 6 tweets that he posted that are about the movies, and they're just really funny, and I had to share them. So first off, I'm not exactly sure about the date, but Rick Riordan was saying something to a fan. He was responding to a fan about a question the fan had about the Lightning Thief. So here we go. So somebody named Omrad Obvious or something like that said, is anybody else's hashtag Disney Plus censoring hashtag Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief Lotus Casino scene? Now, I actually went and watched this on Disney Plus, and the scene was not censored to what I could tell, so I don't really know what they were talking about. But, you know, Rick Riordan had to respond to this, so he did. And this is what he said. I don't know, but clearly it's a mistake. They should censor the entire thing. Just 2 hours of blank screen. Rick is a savage. Like I said, he just hates these movies, and so he was given an opportunity to bag on them, which is actually really bold because they just announced, Disney just announced, that they were going to adapt Percy Jackson as a TV series for Disney Plus. So Rick Riordan bagging on Disney and their requirement of the Percy Jackson films, it's a bold move, and I'm really surprised, but also it's just hilarious for fans that hate the movies but love the books. So yeah, he said that, which was really, really hilarious. And so somebody then saw Rick's first post and had to make a comment on that post. And then of course Rick Riordan had to respond to it because he's Rick Riordan, hashtag savage. So he did. It's refreshing to see that Uncle Rick hates the Percy Jackson and the Olympians movies more than we do. Then Rick responds, well, to you guys, it's a couple hours entertainment. To me, it's my life's work going through a meat grinder when I pleaded with them not to do it. So yeah, but it's fine. All fine. We're gonna fix it soon. Rick Riordan in this tweet is quite literally making a reference to the Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV series on Disney Plus, and he's like, we're gonna make it all fine. So this post was really great to hear, both because it further showed Rick's hate for the movies, but it also showed his love for this project that he's starting to work on, the Disney Plus series, which apparently, according to him, is gonna be just amazing. And I couldn't be more excited, and fans couldn't be more excited. Then a little while after that, Rick just made a post, just apparently in response to the first 2 posts he made, and this is what he said.
Finally, I still have not seen the movies and don't plan on ever doing so. I judge them from having read the scripts because I care most about the story. I certainly have nothing against the very talented actors, not their fault. I'm just sorry they got dragged into a mess.
See, Rick is once again being a savage. He called the movies a mess. He called them a mess blatantly. He has to be careful. They're not going to adapt Percy Jackson if he keeps bagging on. Although, Disney did not actually make the Percy Jackson movies, Fox did, so maybe Disney doesn't take that much offense to Rick hating the movies. Maybe they hate them too. They're just putting them on Disney Plus to hopefully give people enjoyment, but they know that people don't like them that much. Maybe they're just hoping that they'll get to fans who haven't read the books and that they'll just like the movies for what they are, not hoping that they're faithful adaptations of the books. So then I believe it was the next day, maybe it was 2 days later, but probably the next day, E.T. Canada, this is actually hilarious. So E.T. Canada saw the tweets that Rick made, specifically the one about him only having read the scripts, never seen the movies, which I just talked about. And they decided that apparently it would be super good to make a post about Rick Riordan never having seen the movies. This is what E.T. Canada said. Hashtag Percy Jackson author, hashtag Rick Riordan reveals being the key word. He has never seen the film adaptations of his books. I myself even know this, that Rick has said so many times in the past that he's never seen the movies. And people know this, because he doesn't want them to mar his vision of the books. And I can totally understand that. If I wrote a book, links in bio, by the way, links to my books in the bio. Sorry, I had to get that plug in there. But if I had books that got turned into movies and they were just terrible, they didn't follow the books at all, and they had terrible scripts, I wouldn't want to watch them either. They would totally mess up my vision of the books that I wrote. So I can totally understand Rick Riordan's position on this. But E.T. Canada is like, oh man, he just revealed this. No, Rick had to respond. And Rick said, somehow this is news I, quote, revealed, though I have been saying it and it's been posted on my website for 10 years. posted on his website for a decade, and E.T. Canada is just saying, oh, Rick Riordan revealed that he hasn't seen the movies. I don't know why I did air quotes so much there. It's so hilarious that E.T. Canada was like, oh yeah, he just revealed this, and they had to make a post about it. So then, once again in reference to the post that Rick Riordan made about the script being not that good for the movies, someone said this to him. Great scripts can end up being trashy films. That's not a great criteria for judging a film. So then Rick said, but trashy scripts can never end up being films. Oh wait, there's more. I left out a very important word, LOL. Good job, Rick, using abbreviations. Trashy scripts can never end up being great films. I mean, come on, that's a pretty good comeback. The scripts were obviously trashy to Rick, and they were trashy, and they would probably be trashy to anyone else who got to read them that has read the books before. I'm honestly surprised that the person who wrote, I don't know who wrote it, but the person or people who wrote it weren't more faithful, and that they didn't just look at their script and be like, this is trash, because it has nothing to do with the books, basically. But nevertheless, it got through, it became a movie, and it's a pretty trashy movie, as Rick said. And then that was basically the end of that, but Rick threw in one last tweet about movies. So this was it.
Said this before too, but you would be surprised how little most authors get paid by Hollywood for their rights, especially if they are unknown like I was. All money I got from Fox, I donated to charity when it became clear how things were going.
And he did say this in response to another person commenting something, but I didn't really feel the need to include that comment. But come on, he said that once he found out where the movies were going, in other words, when they were going to the dump, he donated the money he got to charity. That is just insane. It's like he was saying, this money's so dirty, it's going to be involved with a trashy film. I don't even want my hands on it anymore, so I'm just going to donate it to charity. Just classic Rick. Oh, that's great. And so after making that tweet, that was basically all that Rick said. Now I just thought I'd throw in this tweet that he made a long time ago. Actually, I don't know how long ago it is, but the quality is pretty terrible. So it was pretty long ago. I'm going to say probably 6 or 7 years. But he made the tweet in response to somebody else, and this is what the person's response was, and then Rick's response. Watching Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters with my classes today. I see why at Camp Half-Blood can't stand the adaptations of his books. Hashtag not the same. Perfect description. No, stop, please. No class deserves such a punishment. I mourn the loss of perfectly good... That's hilarious. That is so savage. I mourn... Like... Watching the movies is a waste of classroom time. Like, I couldn't agree more. And Rick, this is so good. It's so good. All of this is so good by Rick. So the moral of the story, Rick hates the movies, but the Percy Jackson TV series should be very, very good. If you made it this far in the video, I want you to check out this poll that's right above me. This poll is asking the question, did you enjoy the Percy Jackson films? I'm asking this question because some people did enjoy them. I don't know how, but some people did. Like, I myself, yeah, I enjoyed them fine as movies. But in relation to the books, they were trash. But there are still some people out there who like the movies in relation to the books. So go ahead and check out that poll and let me know if you did like the movies or just no.
Just no.
But yeah, that's going to do for this video. If you want to subscribe, the subscribe button is going to be about right there. And go ahead and check out this video right up here where I talk about the timeline that led up to Rick Riordan announcing that Percy Jackson was getting a TV series on Disney+. And then go ahead and check out my video right up here where I ranked every single main character in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. If you want some more Percy Jackson content, I got a playlist right down here. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later.